Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com. Here's the free pick in the Nets versus Pistons NBA matchup on Saturday, December 23rd, 2023. Of course, at Pickdawgz, we do tons of free picks, but if you're looking for our best bets, those are the ones you find under the Premium Picks tab. You can use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, go ahead and text that number that you see on the screen. These are not available on the website. You got to go ahead and text. But let's get to this one. We've got the Nets taking on the Pistons, and the Nets, 13-14 on the season coming in, and the Pistons, well, it's been documented. They are one loss away from record territory here as far as losing streaks go. This Pistons team is record-breaking awful, and I usually call teams like this coach firing bad, but I don't think the Pistons are quite that bad at this point. I think what they are is a team that's really, really struggling, and in a league that's just so competitive like the NBA is, oh man, no one's going to give you any breaks whatsoever, and you got to go out and get it. And I think what the Pistons are realizing is that they might not have the guns to get there yet, and it's all going to be part of the process. And with everything good or bad in the NBA, there is a payoff or a price to pay. And I think for the Pistons, the payoff will happen. It's just not going to happen this year. It's going to happen in a few years when all this losing pays into, some pretty solid draft picks that hopefully they'll convert into maybe some other Cade Cunninghams out there. The Nets were one of the best in the league for quite some time this season, but as far as covering the spread, they're still 17-9 against the number. But as of late, it has been a little bit of rough sledding, going 4-6 against the number in their last 10 games. When we've seen the Nets, I've bought into it a few times recently, but I thought on that road stretch that they were on, that I thought that they would be getting generous enough numbers of points. They were dogs in almost all of those games that they would at least get it across the finish line for us a couple times. They did against the Phoenix Suns, but that was the only cover that this team has had really since early December, when they covered on December 4th against the Atlanta Hawks. Yeah, that's how long it's been since we've seen the Nets string together some covers. In fact, the last 4 games, including last time out at home, they were absolutely squashed by the New York Knicks, 121-102. They haven't really been within a whiff of the cover zone, but they might be in business here as the Pistons are record-breaking bad, like I said. Thing is, they did cover against the Atlanta Hawks, losing by 6 in a game they were getting 11.5. That's been the highlight in their last 8 games for the Pistons. And like I said, this team is just, there are teams that are bad, and then there's teams that have bad luck, and then there's teams that are bad that have bad luck. And I think the Pistons are just one of those teams. I think for the Nets, it's probably a get-right spot for them. And if they can't get right against the Pistons, they ain't getting right. I'm going to take the Brooklyn Nets. That's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and it'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.